Come here. I need y'all to catch this tea real quick. We are in Proverbs 27 and 19 this week. And baby, let me say this plainly. Character over performance is a must. Self-awareness is a must. Refinement is a must. Because if we gonna keep it a buck, sometimes life is not attacking you. It's revealing you. And as Proverbs 27 and 19 says, as a water reflects the face, so one's life reflects the heart. So that means your responses reflect your heart. Your reaction reflects your heart. How you handle pressure reflects your heart. How you see people reflects your heart. How you talk about people reflects your heart. People pleasing reflects your heart. Yes, people pleasing is a mirror. Over explaining is a mirror. Defensiveness is a mirror. Avoidance is a mirror. And baby, let's not forget about control is a mirror. We just gonna sum it up and say that your behavior is a mirror. And when that behavior goes unaddressed, guess what? It leaves a crack. A crack for bitterness, a crack for pride, a crack for insecurity. Basically, a crack for the enemy to come in and amplify anything that we refuse to confront. Now, catch this tea right here. Do not wait for a crisis to see your reflection. Don't even wait for other people to change so that you can grow. And stop waiting for validation to confirm what God has already shown you. If it keeps repeating, it's revealing. If it keeps triggering you, it's teaching. If it keeps surfacing, it's sending a signal, a bad signal. You know, sometimes we get ourselves into things and then we blame God for not getting us out of it. When sometimes it's us that have ignored the red flags. We are the ones that override wisdom. Sometimes we move in emotion. And sometimes we book extended stays in places where we should have been left. And then when the consequences of our choices show up, we got the nerve to call it warfare. But what if it's a reflection? What if life is showing you your tolerance level, your lack of boundaries, like those unresolved wounds, your need for validation, your fear of being alone, procrastination, all those little things that we kind of just sweep under the rug. And what if in this season God is giving us mercy by exposing us? Now, when my son was 10, this is my favorite story. When he was 10, he's 16 now. My son said something that stuck with me. He told me, Mom, you don't have to repeat yourself. You choose to. And it hit me in so many different areas of my life because he was right. Because sometimes we don't have to stay stuck. We just choose to. We don't have to always be offended. We just choose to. We don't have to rehearse the same pain over and over again. We just choose to. And we do not have to keep explaining ourselves to people who've already decided how they see us. We just choose to. And here's the kicker. Sometimes we would rather look happy than actually do the work to become happy. I mean, we'd even rather look strong than to tell somebody we need help or we're feeling triggered. And some would even rather appear anointed than actually be refined. I believe that in this season, God has been sending so many people, so many of us, invitations to heal, an invitation to mature, to stop performing and actually start transforming, an invitation to build from the inside out. And if it's one thing that I've learned in this season, you cannot build beyond the condition of your heart. You don't have to stay miserable. You don't have to fight every battle. You don't have to live in these repetitive cycles. But you know what? You do need to be honest. And this is what I know from experience. When you are honest, God meets you right there. He refines what you surrender. He heals whatever it is that you expose. He even strengthens what you're hiding and elevates what you mature. The process is necessary. The pressing is necessary. Because if we being honest, who want to walk around ashy when you could be oily? Baby, the oil that God produces through the pressing, that one, you would never be ashy just walking around oily. That's the kind of anointing that never runs dry. That's the kind of anointing that He wants for you. So this week, ask yourself, what is my life reflecting back to me? And am I willing to allow God to refine what I see? Listen, that's the tea.